Hello, everyone. It's history time. We're taking a look at some of the causes of the European trade routes. Number one here that we are looking at is financial gain. And of course, everybody has to earn a living. And going across the top here, the boxes that are in yellow are the main reasons. The ones that are in cyan, sometimes they just add a little bit of extra information. But For number one here, Muslims controlled the land routes between Europe and China. Christians and Muslims did not always get along. Of course, we had the Crusades happening throughout history, just not the best situation. Um, and number two, overland caravans were costly and dangerous. And of course, you're going through a territory that someone you may not be totally friendly with, as far as countries and your enemies. So they're looking to save a little money that way too. Item number three here, a little extra information. Even if a ship was slower, it could move 24 hours per day. So you're always making some sort of progress. If you have a camel caravan, you have to stop after 10, 12 hours and cease making any progress for the night. Item number four here, just a little bit of extra information again. Portions of the Silk Road were first used for trading jade. That nice green gemstone. What were the short-term effects? And we're going to pull the first one over here. Prince Henry of Portugal wanted to break the Muslim control of trade. He just thought it was time to find a different way. And he was so committed to that. What do you do when you're trying to accomplish something? Prince Henry established a sailing school in Portugal in 1418. And a little bit of extra information here. Henry's influence on voyages was so great, he became known as Henry the Navigator. On the right side, we have the long-term effects, and I think we're going to advance one slide here just to take a look at those a little bit closer. Here we have another one of my crude maps here, Portugal up here on the west side of Spain, India over here, the destination or the intended destination. And we have Bartolomeo Diaz of Portugal made it to the Cape of Good Hope in 1488. Got down there and on the southern tip, running short of supplies, consulted with his officers and wisely decided to turn back at the Cape of Good Hope. Maybe another reason, it is called the Cape of Good Hope. Diaz called it the Cape of Storms. But later on, when they did make it to India, King John of Portugal was so happy and optimistic with it, he renamed it the Cape of Good Hope. And Vasco da Gama of Portugal did make it to India 10 years later. So did find that other route going around the southern tip of Africa. So there we have it. Financial gain, one of the causes of the European trade routes. Thank you for joining me.